All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the July 16th, 2026 meeting of the Ascension Parish Council here at the Gonzales Courthouse. I'd like to call the meeting to order. I'm going to ask Mr. Joseph, will you please lead us in the invocation and pledge of allegiance?
Dear Lord, bless this great nation, bless this great state, bless this great parish. Bless all the council members here today to hope they make the right decision for this great parish. And most of all, look down and bless all the armed forces service members that serve this great country today and bless them. Amen.
Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Mr. Joseph. Item number 2, roll call. Madam Secretary, we are missing Mr. Robert and Mr. Vornado. All other members are present. Agenda item number 3, Chair's addition. The Chair has no additions this evening. Number 4, the public comment sign-in period. If anyone would like to speak on any of our agenda items, please come see Ms. McKee over here, get a red or green card. When we get to that agenda item, you will have 3 minutes to speak at the podium on that specific item. And number 5, the Parish President's Report. Mr. Quintmore.
Thank you, Chairman Melansau. Good evening, Council. Little update. The team is working diligently on the Donaldsonville Courthouse repairs. We receive daily updates. I had visited the site on Tuesday with Councilman Oliver Joseph. We are awaiting written letter regarding whether there is a maximum occupancy on the upstairs courtroom. I will keep the council updated. We want a reminder that the Youth Fest on the East Bank on Saturday, July 25th from 10 to 1 p.m. at the Rev Center, and the following Saturday, August 1st on the West Bank in Donaldsonville from 10 to 1 at the WAG Center. See our socials for details and volunteer opportunities. Number 3, we have a special presentation tonight to recognize Mr. Shelby Ballard. I'm asking Shelby to come on up. So we're going to read the proclamation. Whereas Major Retired Shelby Eugene Ballard has demonstrated a lifetime of patriotism, service to our community and country, combining 30 years of distinguished military service across the regular Army, the Army National Guard, the United States Army Reserve. Major Ballard's decorated military career began in 1967, included active operations during the Vietnam War, and later in Saudi Arabia in support Operation Desert Storm. His legacy of public service and service extended to the home front, protecting our citizens as a dedicated law enforcement officer with the Baton Rouge City Police Department from 1972 to 1979. Following his highly successful civilian career, Mr. Ballard channeled his post-retirement energy into the heart of our local veterans community, serving with the distinct honor as the president of the Veterans Memorial Park for over 4 years. Under his leadership and vision, our park has flourished and is a sacred space for remembrance, education, and eternal honor for Ascension Parish veterans, their families, and future generations. So whereas Thursday, July 16th, 2026, Major Ballard officially transitions from his role as president of the Veterans Memorial Park, leaving behind a monumental legacy of selflessness, historical preservation, and profound standard of service. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed, I, Clint Quintmore, president of the Parish of Ascension, State of Louisiana, by the virtue of the authority invested in me, proclaim July 16th, 2026, as Major Shelby Ballard Day. So we give him a round of applause. How about that?
This is way beyond.
So I want to ask Mr. Ballard just to come up and say a few words, but we're giving him a key to the parish because he deserves it, and what a great honor. So thank you. So
Thank you.
I'll set this up here, and the mic is on.
Okay.
Mr. Shelby, I believe that opens Mr. Quintmore's office as well.
Do what?
That key, I believe that opens his office as well.
It does not.
this is totally unexpected on my part. I've enjoyed the last 4 or 5 years working with the Veterans Park. And throughout that time, I have met and intermingled with many very outstanding people. Mostly, the parish has helped me do a lot of things, but the Veterans Park Committee is the ones that really made this all possible. So if I call your name, will you please stand up and to be recognized as someone I totally respect and enjoyed working with you. Ms. Tanya Whitney, Mr. Jared Nolan, Mr. Brent Gotro, Mr. Jim Hines, Ms. Michelle Unitas, Mr. Joey Cernage, these are the people that have made my successful career with the park possible. I forgot my number one, Miss Megan Babbitt. I didn't see her in the crowd, but she's a very integral part of our operation. I got into this based off of Tanya Whitney and my wife having a phone call together. And my wife volunteered me I was going to be the chairman of the park committee. My wife has been my greatest supporter. She has given me idea after idea and helped me do a lot of research on the things I had to do. So my wife has been my staple to get to this point. I don't know where else to go but to say I thank the parish, the members of the council, Mr. Tim Riley from the mayor's office in Gonzales, people that have really supported me in what I was doing. And I'm so grateful and honored to have been able to serve around the people that have made all of this possible. Thank you. I appreciate you, each and every one.
Let's all get together and show us
Is it
support.
over picture time?
I need to balance out.
All right, guys.
Thank you there, Mr. Shelby. How about one more round of applause there for Mr. Ballard? All right, it's hard to follow that up, but we are going to follow it up with more celebration. We are going to do recognition of some of our Ascension Parish government retirees. Mr. Quintmore or Ms. Babin. And Mr. Jared.
Good evening. Tonight is one of my favorite nights of being a human resources director because tonight we honor the men and the women that are the heartbeat of Ascension Parish government. I recently heard that term used by our transportation director, and I certainly believe that it defines our workforce. While not all of our retirees were able to attend tonight's meeting, Between 7 retirees, in the last 7 months, they total over 162 years of service combined. These are the public servants that have weathered the storms such as Hurricane Andrew, Katrina, Gustav, the 2016 floods, Hurricane Ida, COVID, and multiple different administration changes throughout their careers. Some of them were employees when our parish only had 58,000 residents. And so as we all know now, it is over 135,000 residents. Congratulations on your well-deserved 7-day weekend for a life. Thank you for paving the way for all that come after you. Thank you for setting the standard in excellence with Ascension Parish government. I want to also thank the families of each retiree tonight for your support, and may you all enjoy every moment with the people that mean the most to you. The impacts that you have all made to Ascension Parish and moving it forward are more valuable than what you will ever know. At this time, we would like to begin recognizing our retirees in attendance tonight. So tonight, to start off, we have Mr. Scott Booty for 15 years of employment with Ascension Parish government.
Megan, get in here.
Next tonight, we have up with the impressive 35 years of employment with Ascension Parish government, Mr. Ronald Stevenson.
Awesome, thank you.
All right. And last but not least, Mr. Tommy Vessel with 14 years of employment with Ascension Parish government.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right.
Good. Let's see. All right, thank you, Ms. Bavin. All right, moving along to, I'm sorry. Thank y'all for your service. Obviously, 162 years? 162 years combined service. That's what, about 23 years on average per? That's a lot. So thank y'all so much for the effort and dedication for Ascension Parish. All right, agenda item, the consent agenda, agenda item number 7. At this time, Chair will entertain any of the consent agenda items to be removed for further discussion. All right, hearing none. Motion to approve the consent agenda by Mr. Cullen with a second by Mr. Hillensbeck. Are there any questions? Are there any objections? Hearing none, so move. General business, 8A, approval of the bid submitted by the Extraordinary Flooring LLC for the Lamar Dixon Expo Center Rev Center Flooring Refinish and authorize Parish President to enter into any applicable agreement for or contract for this project. Motion approved by Mr. Hillensbeck. Second by Ms. Alonso. Are there any questions or any objections? Hearing none, so move. 8B, approval of the bid submitted by Bayou Irrigation Incorporated for Prairieville Park renovations, rebid, and authorize the parish president to enter into any applicable agreement or contract for this project. Motion by Ms. Alonso to approve, a second by Ms. DeFrancis. Are there any questions, any objections? Yeah, Mr. Hillensbeck, you got a question?
I was just curious, is this gonna be able to finish the park?
Yes, it should finish it
How
all the way.
long, do you know?
How long?
Yeah.
Project duration is 240 days, so probably April of next year.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
You good, Mr. Hillensbeck?
Yes, sir.
Okay, are there any objections? Hearing none, so moved. 8C, resolution providing for canvassing the returns and declaring the result of a special election held in rural lighting district number 7 of the parish of Ascension, state of Louisiana, on Saturday, June 22nd, 2026, to authorize the renewal of the levy and collection of 5 mil ad valorem tax for a period of 10 years, beginning the year 2027 and ending the year 2036, for the purpose of providing funds to acquire, improve, and equip the system of road lighting on the streets, roads, highways, alleys, and public places of the district, and to provide funds to pay the operation and maintenance costs and expenses in connection therewith. We have a motion to approve the resolution by Mr. Hillensbeck and a second by Mr. Joseph. Or is there any objection? Hearing none, so moved. 8D, approval of process verbal of the canvass of the votes cast on election held in road lighting district number 7 of the parish of Ascension, state of Louisiana, on Saturday, June 27, 2026. Mr. Malcolm.
Good evening, members of the council. At the polling places above specified, which is Modas Fire Station, Ascension Parish Health Unit, being the only polling places designated at which to hold the election, it was therefore shown that there was a total of 27 votes cast in favor of the proposition and a total of 29 votes cast against the proposition, and is here and above set forth in that there was a majority of 29 votes cast against the proposition as here and above set forth. I would ask the council to proclaim the results as correct.
I'd like to make a motion, please. To accept the pro se verbal as amended with a deleted paragraph.
Yeah, and just for clarification, in our packet on the process verbal, there's a paragraph in there. It's the one right in the middle of the page, right above the polling place location data. There's a paragraph that shouldn't be in there, and Ms. Alonso is making an amended motion just to remove that one paragraph and approve the results. Okay, so we have that amended motion from Ms. Alonso with a second from Mr. Joseph. Are there any questions, any objections? Yep, Mr. Joseph.
Mr. Dugan, based on this election right now, do the citizen of that district will have a chance to re-vote on this and not making it as a new tax?
Yes. Since the tax expires at the end of this year, and there's not another election that we can get on the ballot, we would have to go into 2027. But instead of it being a new tax, we can do it as a continuation of the old tax. And the first election is in April of 2027. And it's my understanding after discussion with you is that I think that's when you would like to put it on the agenda. So if that's the case, then we will do that.
Yes, sir.
We'll prepare the necessary paperwork to do that.
Okay, thank you for that update. All right.
All right, we have a motion, amended motion and a second. Are there any objections? Hearing none, so move.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Malcolm. 8E, approval to opt into temporary housing and sheltering assistance program, expedited temporary housing assistance in accordance with LARS 726. Have a motion by Ms. Alonso with a second by Mr. Joseph. Are there any questions? Any objections? Hearing none. Oh, yep, Mr. Blaine, I'm sorry.
Next item.
Oh, next item, okay. All right, hearing none. Motion approves. 8F, a resolution to place the energy franchise agreement funds into the general fund, but reserve them for recreation department. And, yep, Ms. PT.
I'd like to propose an amendment to this resolution, please.
Okay, go ahead.
Paragraph 4 reads, whereas Ascension Parish government will reserve these collected fees for Ascension Parish recreation as projects, programs, upgrades, maintenance, supporting infrastructure and facilities. I'd like to add, or any costs associated with upgrades or improvements to energy infrastructure for Ascension Parish government projects. And then in paragraph 5, it currently reads, now therefore be it resolved, the Ascension Parish Council will place energy franchise agreement funds into the general fund, which is reserved for the aforementioned intended recreation department purposes only. And I'd like to add, or any costs associated with upgrades or improvements to energy infrastructure for Ascension Parish government projects.
All right, so we have an amended motion by Ms. PT and Ms. Alonso will second. And what the amendment is as written, it says that we can only use these franchise fees for recreation. And that sentence on each one of those paragraphs, so we can also use the franchise fees if we have a infrastructure project that we have to pay energy to move their utilities. We can use these franchise fees to pay for energy to move the utilities.
Yeah.
Just, any heartburn, questions over that? Okay, so, I do have an amended motion by Ms. PT, and did someone second? I did. Yeah, Ms. Alonso second. Any questions, any objections? Hearing none, so move. All right, introduction of ordinances, 9A, to accept the donation of a certain piece of property from the Church International, formerly owned by the Church of Sandoval, pursuant to a cooperative endeavor agreement dated May 25th, 2023. Motion introduced by Ms. Alonso. 9B, introduction of ordinance to revoke and abandon right-of-ways in accordance with LARS 48-701 for the rights of way referred to as Noel Road and unnamed right-of-way located on LA Highway 405, Ascension Parish, State of Louisiana. Motion introduced by Mr. Joseph. Public hearing ordinances, 10.8, reading of an ordinance, budget amendment number 2 to amend the 2026 budget. Mr. Dupatti.
An ordinance to amend the ordinance approving, adopting, and appropriating 2026 operating and capital budgets for the parish of Ascension adopted by the Ascension Parish Council on the 20th day of November 2025. Section 1, the Ascension Parish Council hereby ordains that the ordinance approving, adopting, and appropriating 2026 operating and capital budgets for the parish of Ascension is hereby amended, approved, and appropriated as follows. Operating budget, general fund, purchase of property and closing costs associated with purchases. General administration, Berg Street property, Donaldsonville, 1.42 acres, $20,000 appraisal. Eden Barn Parkway property, 110 acres, $2,550,000 appraisal. Rondenau Lane, Donaldsonville, approximately 4.5 acres, $100,000 appraisal. Expenditures and other financing uses, acquisitions, land, $3 million. This ordinance has been submitted to vote thereon as follows.
Motion to open public hearing by Ms. Alonso, second by Mr. Hillensbeck. We have no public speakers. Motion to close by Mr. Joseph with a second by Mr. PT. Motion to move the ordinance by Mr. Hillensbeck with a second by Mr. Arsenault. Are there any questions? Any objections? Hearing none, so moved. 10D, reading of an ordinance declaring surplus and authorization of the sale and/or transfer of miscellaneous movable equipment. Mr. Dupatti.
Purpose, to declare surplus and authorize the sale and/or transfer of miscellaneous movable property. Whereas the parish of Ascension has certain assets that are surplus and no longer viable to retain, and whereas these assets no longer serve or have any public purpose, and whereas the parish of Ascension desires to declare said assets as surplus and provide for the sale and/or transfer of same, whereas be it ordained by the Ascension Parish Council acting in its capacity as governing authority, that it is hereby declares the listing of assets attached here to and made a part hereof as Exhibit A as surplus and authorizes the sale and/or transfer of same severability in the event that any portion of this ordinance is ever held invalid or unconstitutional for any reason by any court of competent jurisdiction over it. Such portion shall be deemed a separate, distinct, and independent provision and shall not be effective validity of the remaining portions of the ordinance. Effective date, this ordinance shall be in full effect as permitted by law. This ordinance having been submitted to a vote downwards as follows.
Motion to open public hearing by Mr. PT. Second by Mr. Cullen. No public speakers. Motion to close by Mr. PT. Second by Mr. Cullen. Motion to move the ordinance by Ms. Alonso, a second by Mr. Cullen. Any questions? Any objection? Hearing none. So moved. Motion adjourned by Mr. Cullen. And we are adjourned. Y'all have a great week.